Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Liberty Twist Rainbow Loom bracelet. This is an intermediate design and it's really pretty to look at. So let's get started. So first what we're going to do is we're going to create our border. So like any other border, you're going to go from that center peg out to the left, and then you're going to go up on the left side. And then once you finish the left side, you're going to go to the right side and then go out like that, and then you're going to go up. So go do that, and then I'll show you what your loom should look like once you finish. So your loom should now look something like this, with your border going all the way up, and then at the end it comes in. You're going to place a cap band over here, just like what I done. You can see that cap band. So now we're going to start placing the other bands. I'm going to be using this pink and blue tie-dye from Five Below and a regular orange. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take my first color. I'm going to use orange first, and I'm going to go from this peg to the middle. And the camera angle's kind of off. Okay, now I'm going to go from this right peg to the middle, and now I'm going to take my other color and I'm going to go from this peg out here and from the center out there. So now you have something like an X. So I'm going to show you that pattern one more time, which will be repeated all the way up the loom. So I'm going to go from over here to the center, then I'm going to go from this right peg to the center, and then I'm going to go from out here to over here, and then I'm going to go from the center out to the right. So continue that all the way up the loom. So now your loom should look like something like this, with all your X's. Up here, you are not going to put the orange again. I repeat, you are not going to put your orange. So yeah, now we're going to start looping the band. So we're going to turn our loom around so that the arrows are pointing toward us. And now we're going to come inside this capping band, and we're going to loop our first two bands. So you're going to go in that capping band, you're going to grab that top green one, hold that cap band down, and loop it over to the left, just like that. Go back inside that cap band, grab that band, and loop it to the right. And that's how you start looping the Liberty Twist bracelet. So now I'm going to show you the pattern that will be repeated all the way down the loom. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside under all these bands, and we're going to grab, you see that bottom green one right there? Yeah, we're going to grab that. So grab that and loop it forward. So you just loop that green band forward. We're going to do the same exact thing on the right. So we're going to pull all these bands back and grab that little bottom green. Oops. Oh, by the way, this is a free hook from Five Below. They gave it to me when I purchased my tie-dye bands. And you just loop that forward. So now the process is, you are going to go in here, and I'm going to grab that. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to grab that tie-dye and loop it over there, and then go in here and grab that tie-dye and loop it in there, and push it down. So you have something that looks like that. And now I'm going to go in here and under these tie-dye bands, and I'm going to grab the top orange and loop it to the left, and I'm going to go in there and grab that orange and loop it to the right. So that's basically what you're going to do all the way down the loom. I'll show you it one more time. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab that bottom green and I'm going to just loop it forward. And then I'm going to go over here, grab that green, loop it forward. And now I'm going to go in here, grab that tie-dye, and I'm going to loop it out there. And then I'm going to grab this tie-dye and loop it in there. And I'm going to go in here. Oops, my hook is the wrong way. I'm going to go in there, grab the top orange, not both orange, guys. Grab the top orange, loop it out to the left, and grab that orange that's left and loop it to the right. So again, you're going to repeat the same process all the way down the loom. So now we're at the end, so we're going to loop these last green bands. So we're going to go under, and we're going to loop that over, and we're going to go under, and we're going to loop that over. So now we're ready to start taking our bracelet off the loom. So first we're going to stick our hook in these bands up here. So it should be through all the bands, just like that. Oh no. Okay, so the bands just fell off the peg, so I'm going to fix that and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, it's take 2 time. So I have my hook through all the bands, so I'm going to place my place a band to finish off the bracelet, and I'm going to pull it through all those bands, and I'm going to loop it onto the other side and push it up, and now we're ready to just tear off the bands. So you're just going to pull with a little bit of force. The sweet sounds of the bracelet coming off the loom. And you should have something that looks like this. So some of the bands are not as tight as they should be because I probably took them off the loom. I probably gave up on a bracelet and took it off the loom, so they're not as tight. So now we're going to start making the extension. So let's get started with that. So to make an extension, you're going to go from one peg and you're just going to go up the loom as many bands as you think it'll take for the bracelet to fit around your wrist. I usually go to about 6 or 7 depending on how loose the original bracelet is. So right now I'm at 4. So about a kid, I would say 5 or 6, and an adult about 6 or 7. So I'm just gonna put one more. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the loom around. So we're over here, and we're going to take our bracelet off the hook. Make sure you put your finger in it so you don't lose it and it doesn't fall off, because that would be bad. And we're just going to place it on the peg. We're going to tug this back a little bit, and we're going to just loop it forward like a single chain. So go ahead and do that. So I stretched it out over here so it's easier for me to apply my C-clip. So let me get my C-clip. I'm actually going to be using an S-clip today. And I'm going to take my one side of the S-clip, or whatever clip you're using, O-clip, C-clip, so many clips out there, and you're just going to hook, just going to hook it on, make sure it's on, and just pull the bracelet off a little. And now we're just going to hook it onto this side. So I'm just going to stick my hook in there so it's easier for me to take the clip and clip it, and pull with a little bit of force. And why isn't it clipping? I think these bands, the green bands, are DIY bands. They came in a mixed pack, I believe, and I'm just going to hook it off the camera because it's probably easier. And yeah, so I just finished the bracelet, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see any other tutorials, and I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. So enjoy the rest of your week, or, well, never mind. Just enjoy your day, guys. And yeah, bye.